Well, welcome to The Pathway. Today we looked at Matthew chapter 11, and we see this picture of John the Baptist, who is sitting in jail. And so he sends his messengers to say, hey, are we going to get this show on the road? Are you the one that we're supposed to be looking for? Because we got to remember that the Jews, the people, thought that this was going to be an overtaking of Rome. But this is not what they're seeing. And John's like, hey, my time is ticking. I'm about to be beheaded. Can we speed this process along? I think it's easy for us to go, John the Baptist, what are you thinking? You were present when Jesus was baptized. You did the baptism of Jesus. You saw the dove descend. You most likely heard the voice from heaven say, this is my son in whom I love. In him I am well pleased. And yet John asks, are you the guy? Or are we looking for somebody else? And I love what Jesus does after he gives the sign to his disciples. Yes, I'm the guy. By saying, in the blind see, the dead are raised. And then he turns to the crowd after John's disciples leave, and he says in verse 11, assuredly I say to you, among those born of women, there has not risen one greater than John the Baptist. And so when you look at this picture, we don't see Jesus chastising John for asking the question. We don't see Jesus saying, well, clearly he's gone off his rocker in jail. Instead, he encourages his questions. He encourages others to ask questions. And I love that because that's how we truly discover who Jesus is for our day and for all time. At the bottom of the pathway, there are some contacts to get a hold of both Drew and Kelly to be a part of a group. If you haven't done that before, their contacts are on the bottom. Get a hold of them because these are great places to get together with other folks from Horizon, look at Scripture, and say, who is Jesus? And what does the Bible clearly say about him? And gives us a place to ask those questions.